Hi, my name is Rene, and in this video we're going to talk about how to work with the Epic Armoury Repair Glue. So the Epic Armoury Repair Glue is a CA-based glue, so it means that if you get it on your skin, it will glue your skin together. This thing glues most stuff together, but it's specially developed to glue flexible things such as foam, leather, rubber, and such. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about, and I'm going to show you how to work with the repair glue in order to fix a tear in a sword. So before we get started, there are a few things that would come in handy to have by your side. One thing is baby wipes. They contain some kind of cleaning solvents that will be able to clean the surface, and some plastic wrap in case you need to work without getting the glue on your hands. So here I have three swords. One is a Vanguard sword with a very dense polyurethane foam. I have a Stronghold Master Collection and a hybrid which has a latex coated blade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a tear in the latex one, and I'm gonna do it in the Stronghold one. Before we get started on the repairs, I would suggest you take the baby wipes and you clean the surface. And especially if you're working with a latex covered sword, it will have protection gel if you treat it the right way and maintain it properly. And by cleaning that off, you also remove the gel. Make sure that once you're done with the repair, you add new protection gel on top of it. Once that's done, we go on to the repair. So in this case, we are gonna glue the Stronghold sword first. What I do now is I open up and then I use the nozzle of the glue to distribute the glue all around in the tear. And once you've done that, clean off the excess glue with a baby wipe. So now we have glue coming out of the tear. I'm gonna just wipe that off. What you should be aware of is that you will be able to see some kind of dusty surface once the glue settles, because it will deform the glue a little bit once it gets in contact with the material. And that's just because it's a harsh chemical. So once this is done, I'm gonna push the two parts together, and then we'll have some more glue coming out, and I'll just wipe that off as well. So the CA glue, it hardens when it comes into contact with moist. So once it leaves the container and it goes onto the surface, the hardening process starts. A quick way to actually accelerate that is by breathing on it, because you have more moisture in your breath. Now this needs to set. You will see that within 5 minutes it will be fairly solid, but it really hardens up after 24 hours. So we're gonna take the foam weapon. We cleaned the surface, and again we're gonna distribute the glue into the tear, and ideally on both sides of the foam inside, like that. Clean off the nozzle, close the container, and then back to the tear where you see the glue coming out. Real nice and easy. Wipe that extra glue off. And then on this, I'm just gonna put the plastic wrap, and then I'm gonna squeeze those together. Nice and easy. I would let this settle for 24 hours, or at least 12 hours. And then once that's done, I would take the baby wipes and wipe up the surface like that. I've been prepared a little bit, so what I've done is I've already cut these swords a couple of times before, and I put in some glue, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like once the glue settles in. Here we have a tear and did the repair, and what you'll see is that this will hold very nicely together. You will be able to feel that it's a bit harder than the foam that does not have a tear and is not glued, but after 24 hours this will hold up really nice. So this is the repair I just did, and this is a good example actually showing how the color on the foam will have taken a bit of damage by being in contact with the repair glue. But that's the trade-off if you want a good repair and still be able to use the sword. So I hope this makes sense, and if you have any questions regarding how to use the repair glue, do mail us at info@epicarmoury.com. Adventure awaits.